sudah deh. Kau udah mau bisa makan nggak?
Mau sedikit lagi. Sedikit.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Fauzan.
I'm Zara.
And welcome to the 6th episode of Intertwined.
We would like to wish everyone
Selamat Hari Raya Idul Fitri, maaf zahir dan batin. First of all, we would like to congratulate everyone for completing Ramadan 2019. Give yourself a pat at the back. Yourself. Back.
Leaving Ramadan feels like leaving the love of our life or a long-distance relationship. It's either you'll get to see Ramadan again or your life will be taken away before that. But life still continues. That's where Eid comes in, where you're celebrating it with joy by saying Allahu Akbar, God is greater.
30 days of Ramadan in Brunei Darussalam at least. So that's 30 days that we've proven to ourselves that we are capable of self-restraint and that we are capable of even holding ourselves back from something that was halal or something that was permissible in other months.
That first bite you eat in Syawal feels really wrong. Did it?
Not for me. During Ramadan, we were able to make Allah our priority. So that's where Allahu Akbar comes in. Allah is greater. So when we feel like there's that thirst coming in, we feel that hunger coming in, telling us to take that bite.
Come on, have a bite.
But we know Allah is still our priority, and we tell our bodies no, we tell our nafsu no, because our heart is stronger and our iman is stronger. Allah is greater. So I think the challenge for us after Ramadan is to continue making Allah our priority, to continue saying Allahu Akbar. Allah has made Ramadan a training for us. So if we are capable of holding ourselves back from something that is permissible, it shows that we are capable of restraining ourselves from something that is not impermissible outside of Ramadan. So let's tell ourselves that we can do it, and Allahu Akbar. Allah is greater.
Ramadan is a month where we didn't get to meet quite a lot of different people, and suddenly in Syawal, it's like an overwhelming number of people that we're going to meet, and we will have the tendency to talk more than we did in Ramadan. The danger of talking more is the danger of talking about others, which is backbiting or gossiping. Therefore, let's control our tongues, just like how we were able to control it in Ramadan, by not even starting to talk about other people. So instead, let's focus more on the person you're talking to. Ask the other person about his or her experience during Ramadan.
Or you can just talk about like how the person is doing and what is up to right now. It doesn't have to be anything serious. If you're strengthening that bond between you and that person, that is part of the spirit of Hari Raya.
And also in Raya, we'll be meeting makciks and pakciks, aunties and uncles that will ask us invasive questions. Those questions might be like, when are you gonna get married? When are you gonna have children?
When are you gonna have your next child?
Where are you now? Are you still studying? What's your job? What are you working as? How much is your income?
Never been asked that question.
Yes.
Okay. I think that they're not really asking the question to be insensitive or to provoke you, but they're just trying to make a conversation with you. So it's not good for us to be overly sensitive about it. I think just, like answer the question and try to make conversations with them.
Usually you will meet the types of aunties and uncles that will tend to talk a lot, and when you let them talk a lot, they'll ask you these kinds of questions. So The trick usually is, well, number one, when they do ask you these questions, be grateful about it and reply with respect. So, for example, if you were asked, I think for us, it will be, when are you guys having children? We can reply, Insyaallah, doakan saja auntie or uncle. Or if you get asked, you still don't have a job, Alhamdulillah, I've been trying to seek opportunity and I went to different interviews if you have, but still belum diberi rezeki. If you know where I can look for one, please do tell me about it so I can apply. That's number one. Number two, when they ask you already the first invasive question and you're already annoyed, start asking them about how they are, or did they make the cake? Start praising their house. Your house paintings looks beautiful. I like this color. I like how you design your house. There's so many other things you can focus on, and ask them questions and they will give you lots and lots of answer, which will stop them from asking you questions.
As for us who knows that there are questions that might be a bit sensitive for you to ask, to be on the safe side, just don't ask that question because we do not know what's been going on with the other person's life.
They may be struggling and it's not something that's as easy to talk about.
Let's try to be a bit more aware and conscious of when we ask other people.
Well, this is our first Raya experience as a couple. We did marry in Syawal, the 10th of Syawal, but of course that was kind of already late and we went to our honeymoon after that. So then we did not manage to go to houses. So this is like the first real feeling as a couple to go to houses for Raya. Funnily, as I joined Fauzan's family beraya, I get questions like, anak siapa kolai? Sekolah mana kolai? Apparently, I was thought of as a teen, which I'm not. But I guess I look young.
Yeah, there was a time where I saw she was given the ang pao and I was like, oh, why was I not given? For myself, one of the new things that I learned this Raya is actually to learn where my relatives live or how to drive to get there. Directions has always been my weakness, and I still don't think that I could remember how to get to someone's place even like after 3 times going there.
But I hope you can find your way to the straight path.
Yeah.
Also, the new experience is having to visit 2 different sites in the first day, like my side and his side. But Alhamdulillah, we were able to manage that. For myself, it was a new experience to join in Fauzan's family's side, lining up to salam their parents and have a speech of apology. That was really interesting for me. Alright, that's it for episode 6 of Intertwined, the Raya edition. We would like to remind everyone to stay safe and stay hydrated, as well as don't forget the ibadahs you have done in Ramadan and carry on the ibadahs outside Ramadan.
May Allah accept your ibadah during Ramadan and outside of Ramadan, and as well as our ibadah. That's all for this episode. See you in the next episode. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.